This is the Look Great Naked Cooking Show, and I'm your host, Nathan Chase Plummer. I will share with you my own healthy gourmet recipes straight from the Look Great Naked Cookbook series. These recipes require minimal prep time and are sure to impress your friends. We will also provide you with the macronutrients to keep you informed on what's going into your body. Along with the freshest ingredients, we will help you pick the healthiest options. Join us each week as we provide you with the tools to look great naked. Alrighty guys, welcome back to another episode of the Look Great Naked Cooking Show. Today we have Pete Tidwell. He is the Mighty Baker, and we're in his shop today, the Cake Creation Studio by the Mighty Baker.
Thank you so much for having me, or I guess thank you so much for letting me have you. I guess you're in my place.
You can have me anytime, Pete. Okay, and today guys, we're going to be making my cranberry white chocolate oatmeal cookies. And Pete's gonna be helping me. So we're gonna cut some corners. Today, here's the first thing you need is a cookie mix bag. Let's see.
We don't do mixes here, man. I can't do
Okay,
that.
fine, Pete. We're gonna make these babies from scratch with Pete's help. Because I don't bake a lot at home. I've learned that baking is more chemistry, where I'm very much throw things in a pot and eat it, right?
But I guess with that said, you could use a mix at home and be okay if you're in a pinch. But this will get you a better cookie every time.
So what Pete's saying is our ghetto friends at home, you can use the bag like I sometimes resort to. But if not, here's what you need if you want to play, if you want to do it from scratch. So we've got room temperature butter, which we've learned from Pete. When you bake, you always want to use room temperature. You don't want it straight from the fridge. It'll have a hard time mixing up. We have baking soda and baking powder, brown sugar, granulated sugar. We have cinnamon that we've added just a splash of nutmeg and ground cloves to. We have the white chocolate chips, the dried cranberries, vanilla, oats, all-purpose flour, and 1 egg.
Looks delicious. You got all the necessaries there.
Well, we're gonna find out if it's delicious. Okay, so Pete, tell me, we just throw this bad boy in the mixer, right?
Yeah.
Start with the sugars.
Yep, sugars and butter always to start creaming those together. It's the essential part of most baking recipes. So, and you were saying that you sometimes mix this in a bowl just by hand at home, right? Sometimes.
Yeah. I'd like to say it's just for the workout, but it's mostly because I don't have a mixer at home.
Well, which is totally okay. The only thing you got to be aware of if you're doing it in a mixer, like by hand, is just make sure you're mixing ingredients all the way together, because you might have some not consistent cookies.
Yeah, I think my cookies may lack consistency.
I'm sure they're still delicious though.
Well, there's sugar, so it's of course they're delicious. Okay, we're gonna mix these babies up together. Look at me pretend I know what I'm doing while the real baker is behind me. Low?
You're doing great. You're doing great. Yep, a little bit higher is probably good. Yeah, just kind of let it do its thing for a minute.
And just so you guys know, oh wait. No, go ahead, we'll take that out. Okay, we've got these mixed up. And just so you guys know the pressure that I'm going through right now, we have a 2-time winner of Food Network's Cake Wars behind me, as well as the Halloween, oh my gosh, I am so bad.
Halloween Baking Championship.
Halloween Baking Championship Pete was a final on. You guys know I have less Dixia, so all of my words in my head are cursive and not spelled correctly. Now we do an egg.
Yeah, I'd put your egg in there next, and probably then your vanilla after, and
see if we can do our one-handed.
Yes.
There we go.
Best is when you have a lot of eggs and do can you do 2 one-handed ones?
Oh no.
To practice on that one. Yeah, it's fun.
Of course you can.
Some recipes I've got 30, 40 eggs in when I'm doing a huge recipe of something, so you gotta do them fast. Especially on Food Network shows, you gotta crack those eggs fast.
Oh yeah, because they don't give you much time.
No, it's all very timed, and those time limits are real. Sometimes you watch those shows and you're like, oh, those time limits really real? They really are. When the time's up, it's up, and they
hands off, you're done.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I can't do that. I have a pressure-free life. I can't be stressed.
That's a good life to be in. That's a good life to be in.
And then give these a little
Yeah,
mix?
I think you'd give those a mix before you add any of these in. I think you'd be good to go. Yep, that's that. Yep, pull up.
Pete, we did some Instapot recipes where I was learning to use the Instapot while we were filming.
That's amazing.
I've
never
almost...
used one of those before, so it'd probably be the exact same
they're
situation.
scary as hell. They like blow up and make sounds and pressure locked and...
We got an air fryer at home, which I've been very impressed with lately. Like, I've used air fryer.
heard.
Air fryers are super cool. Like, we've done a few recipes at home with, and it's like kind of life changing actually. So.
My sister makes her chicken nugs in there.
Oh, yep.
And
yeah.
says that it's the best chicken nuggets.
We do it all the time. So how are we looking in there?
I think
Okay.
good.
Yeah, we're looking great. So yeah. So what I do now is
He said we're looking great.
yeah. Good. We're good. I'm looking after him over here. We've got your oats and all your dry ingredients, which you can go ahead and add all those in and incorporate that all together. And then save those to the last, and I think you're good. And I don't know why I'm telling you to do this. You've made these cookies before, so.
Well, remember, you threw how I usually make them. This is when I'm trying to impress a little bit, but usually Mom's pretty close to say what to do. I've wanted to make a sweets recipe book in addition to the Look Great Naked ones. And I'm toying around with it. Would either be called Look Great Naked in the Dark, because we're not gonna count the calories, lots of butter, sugar, or Look Great Naked Sweet Temptations. We're still trying to decide.
There we go. There we go. I like it. I like it.
But at home, I like eat the sweets as much as I do the other stuff, because life's about balance, right?
It's very true. It's very, very true. You gotta have some balance. I probably err a little bit balanced more on the sweets, unfortunately, but you know.
Well, depending on the time of the year, I do too. This is the time of year for that.
Well, and when I'm making all my treats, I've got to try everything. I can't send something out the door unless it's good. So.
Oh my gosh, that would get me in trouble.
Yeah, so you just mix all your dry ingredients in there, and you'll probably notice some dry ingredients will go up on the side, and so you may need to stop it and use a spatula to kind of scrape it down a little bit. But
okay. Too high.
Hey, but that's pretty though. You got the flour coming out. Then you can add those in.
Cranberries. Oh my gosh. Some white chocolate. And we don't really measure those. I kind of just eyeball them. But I don't know if you can go wrong with too much, right?
No.
Unless it makes the cookie fall apart.
Yeah, I think you can err on the side of having more chips inside of a cookie and be just fine. It doesn't usually change it too much.
Well, that's good to know. Okay, I think we're there.
Oh, it looks so good.
Let me pretend I know what I'm doing. Oh, it worked. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're good.
Maybe.
Yep, just lift it right up. There you go. There you go. See, beautiful. Looks awesome. And sometimes with my cookie doughs, like when I have a lot like fillings inside or like chips or cranberries or whatever, sometimes I'll have to like use my hands or use a mixer to kind of get it all together. But it looks like it mixed together just fine. So
okay. And so Pete recommended a silicone.
Yeah.
What do you call that?
So you can bake this on a silicone baking sheet, or you can do it on parchment paper, which you can get at the grocery store, and even these silicone silicone pans.
Silicone sheets.
even these silicone pans are not hard to get, and they're not very expensive either. So most grocery stores won't have them, but you can order them online very easily. So, but if you don't have time to get one or don't have one, you can bake it right on a cookie sheet if you want to. And you mentioned that you sometimes just grease down a cookie sheet. That works too, or you can do it on parchment paper. So I just find with this, I get a nice even bake, and once they're cooled down, they come right off like with no problem at all.
That'll be nice.
So they never stick.
Yeah, I've been at the spot where I'm tearing it off with my fingers and it doesn't come off just straight into the mouth.
So tell me about this cookie recipe. You said it was your mom's recipe, is that right?
Yeah, so I stole it from my mom. It's her oatmeal raisin chocolate chip cookies.
Awesome.
but I like the cranberries and the white chocolate more.
Did you grow up eating those, or?
They're one of them. The main cookies she made mostly growing up were an applesauce cookie.
Oh, yum.
It's a family one that I've never had them anywhere else. I have to give you the recipe.
I was gonna say you'll have to make it on your
They're like
video.
super just soft and yeah, they're pretty much
good.
amazing.
So,
Remember guys, you don't know the pressure I'm going through right now baking for the Mighty Baker.
you're doing great. You're doing amazing. See, I don't do much cooking. So the only type of cooking I do is I do like a lot of barbecue and a lot of smoking. I have like an electric smoker in my backyard. So that's like, if I wasn't a baker, I'd definitely be a pit boss. Like that's definitely what I would do. But when it comes to other cooking, like I enjoy cooking, but I'm not a chef by any way in that means. So.
Okay, well next summer I'm inviting myself to your house for smoking.
Well, like Thanksgiving, like every year in Thanksgiving, for Thanksgiving we smoke a turkey every year.
Oh my
and it
gosh.
is like the best thing in the world. We smoke
That
it for
would
like
be
14
amazing.
or 15 hours. It's pretty incredible.
That's the way to have turkey.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
There it goes. I warned you, I sometimes throw things. Alrighty guys, Pete and I have the cookies all ready to go. We're gonna throw them into a preheated oven at 350 degrees for about 10 to 12-ish. Keep an eye on it guys, don't burn your cookies. But we'll be back after you get these out of the oven. Cheese. Alrighty guys, we have pulled these out of the oven. They were at 350 degrees for about 12 minutes. And then I had Pete's mindful eye looking over them with me in this gorgeous oven with like glass windows, so it was easy to tell. All right, Pete, you're gonna have to tell me what you think, but you're gonna have to be easy on me.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, they look delicious. They've got a great consistency to them too.
Oh my gosh, you guys, we use Pete's silicone mats to bake these. I'm gonna buy one on my way home.
Oh yeah, so that is the true test, right? You're gonna rip it apart and, oh yeah, this is gonna be yummy. You can see the chew already in there.
I almost missed my mouth.
Those are really good. Good work.
You approve? Mm-hmm. So good. I think it's just the environment and the company that made them go over so well. You guys come down to the Cake Creation Studio. Date night, perfect thing to come decorate a cake. Open Monday through Saturday. Pete's not always here, but you can leave a love note while you're here.
Yes. But the thing is too is my employees will take pictures of every cake that's created here and on our phone so we can, see them and post them on social media so other people can see them. But I look at every single one because I love seeing what people create. So it's a lot of fun.
Awesome. So you guys come down and then try these at home and we'll see you next time.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so
being
much. These are delicious.
Love you, bye.